I've been reading I'm gonna forget Collapse, I think it's a book. Gotta have to fact check me on that one. And it was talking about it's a lot talking about like how people don't manage like forestry being a big one. And I was looking at because of like the pine tree beer that we're drinking, totally drinking. Um and just like the cost of like the pine beetle devastation in BC. And I was pulling up like it's an older report, but in in 2001, BC had committed 917 million to battle the beetle and mitigate future impacts. And obviously, it's had great impacts on like the forest fires. It's had there's just been it's really been a disaster in the forestry, and it is crazy because you've seen like the impacts, and in the book it talks about where they've done clear cuts and it changes the weather. So then you have like erosion happening into the rivers, you have landslides happening. And it's interesting because like through like Cache Creek and Ashcroft, that area that got devastated after the fires went through and took out all like the surrounding vegetation, then you have massive floods, you have massive landslides, loss of life from it. And this is all because, I mean, in that case, there was not enough time to like do reforestation or anything. But it just obviously mentioning, I don't know if that's been an issue out in Ontario as well, but here when people talk
That's
about
an
like,
invasive species?
the pine beetle is, yeah,
Yeah.
it's from Asia, I believe.
Have
and
you
it's
not
just
heard of this,
wiped
Roy?
out.
I have. I wasn't sure if it was
Yeah, these
just
beautiful,
Where does it
phenomenon,
originate
these
a
from?
phenomenal phenomenon,
phenomenal.
or or an invasive species.
And
Well,
it just goes through and wipes out everything.
well, you used
Yeah.
to drive. There's all these like beautiful mountain ranges with all this forest, and now you drive past them and they're all brown. Yeah, it's crazy.
So it's native? Oh, actually saying, oh no, wait. I think it came from, I actually think it came from northern Mexico.
Ooh, there it is. Look at that cute little guy.
Oh, so cute. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's just one of those things like that this book it was talking about that, and it's just seeing that impact. I don't really know how I was kind of like it got me thinking of like the whole forestry sector. We don't cover that a lot on the heavy industry series, but I have looked into a bit on like the investing side. And it is interesting because when you talk about like Australia, when they got in there and when they like obviously it changed from like being a criminal colony to like people were like inhabiting it. They're like, look at all these vast forests and so much fish. Well, they went through and just started logging it, fishing it, but they didn't realize, they had no idea that that took hundreds or thousands of years to develop. So I mean, I don't think clear cuts are that common anymore in like British Columbia, but it is crazy that it can severely impact and you basically cannibalize that industry if it's not managed properly.